Hold on, fellas. It's your boy King Dre, and today I'm gonna read, an email from one of the guys sent me an email that he needed some help on a situation. But before I get into that, my course, How to Attract Women, Attraction 101, is live. My online course, dope course, man. People are loving that shit. Dope game for the player price. Right now, it's 25 bucks. That price is gonna go up after the new year. You need to get that right now. 25 bucks for that course. So, go get that. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. You know, if you struggle with attraction, you want to step your attraction game up, you need it. Attraction, without attraction, there's nothing. Nothing happens without attraction. And a lot of the problems that you have with women, with them jerking you around and dicking you around and flaking on you and leaving you on read and all this shit, this is because they aren't attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? I teach you how to be attractive, from the physical to the personality to the bait, the whole nine. Good game in this shit. Get it at the player price that it's at right now, because that price gonna go up very soon. Also, like the video, man. When you get done watching the video, comment and let me know what you think. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good shit, this good player shit fresh off the press. This also shows YouTube's algorithm that, you know, people are feeling the player shit. They feeling the game, man. You know, that's how we grow the channel. That's how we spread. So give your boy that love back. You know what I'm saying? If you watch this and it resonate with you and you like it for entertainment value, or you like the game you get and you learn something from it, give that back to me. You know what I mean? Help me grow. But let's get straight into this, man. The guy says, "Hello, Dre. I appreciate your YouTube content, and I'm glad to be a part of the Facebook group." Sidebar, I appreciate you, man. Also, join that Facebook group. It goes on to say, "I have a situation I'm looking for some insight on. In June, I met a chick from NYC online, and we got to know each other, and she invited me to NYC. I went, and we had a good time, with the exception of a disagreement we had, but we overcame that. Some time went past and we grew closer and talked relationships, etc. She came to South Carolina to visit me in August, and we had a good time the first 2 days, and she started tripping because of something I said to her and she took it as being dismissive. I explained that it wasn't dismissive and she could not let it go. It got to the point I got tired of it, and I asked her what would the last 3 days that she was to be in South Carolina be like. And she replied, "If I go home, I'm not paying for my ticket." I decided I had enough and paid for a ticket home for her myself. You crazy. That bitch would have had to get the fuck up out of there and find a way. You ain't gotta go, but you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here. It goes on to say, you know, I had enough and paid for a ticket home for her myself. Chick was livid and tried all that shaming language, and I just kept my mouth shut and took her to the airport the next day. I got home. She had left me a letter with more shaming language, and said she never wanted to speak to me or see me again. So I left it at that, even though I felt that I should contact her and smooth things out. After 2+ months of no contact, she sends me flowers out of the blue saying how much she misses me and wants to see me. I feel she wants me to reach back out so she can express her feelings about the situation and get some kind of one-uppings. Pauses. You definitely right about that. Women just, a lot of the times, they just want to dump and kind of get the last word, and want you to walk away with the emotional baggage, man. They want to dump on you. That's a lot. That's what it seems like. That she trying to do here. I feel she wants me to reach back out so she can express her feelings about the situation and get some kind of one-uppings. Basically, bro. My question to you is, should I reach out or leave it alone? One part of me wants to contact her, but the other side says, just let it go. Too many women out here to get caught up on one. You're definitely right about that, man. I can see how I did her. My man's grammar is crazy. I can see how I did her I can see what I did to her could have been seen as fucked up, but I feel she brought it on herself. What would be your insight on this? So the last sentence says, it kind of threw me off. He said he see how what he did could have, I guess, was fucked up. So I emailed him back and I asked her, well, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because his first email, he didn't explain what happened, and I wanted to know what happened. So he wrote me back, and this is what he said. He said, when I was in NYC, remember they had two incidents. One was in NYC and one when she came to South Carolina. So it's peep game. He says, when I was in NYC, I was chewing my gum loudly and she told me I was annoying her. I playfully waved my hand and said, don't worry about it. She took it like I was treating her like a child, where I thought it wasn't a big deal. When she was in, and that was on NYC. So basically, he was chewing his gum loud, and she told him, "Oh, you being annoying," and he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, whatever. It's not that big of a deal." And she got in her feelings, and I guess internalized that as he's treating her like a child. So he said they got past that. When she was in South Carolina, she was doing some classwork, and I was having an issue with my throat and was trying to clear it. And she was like, "Can you please stop?" Again, I said, "Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal." Again, she was going on and on like I was being dismissive and passive aggressive, and felt it was not worthy enough to trip or argue about. So she in her feelings, she going on about it. She nagging him, and he felt that it wasn't a big deal, that he shouldn't worry about it. He shouldn't even engage in that, which you right, by the way. I told her I was not going to be walking on eggshells worrying about what to say, and that some things don't warrant that type of attention. Needless to say, I ended up sending her back, and we went no contact. Even before she left. I was not going to get suckered into an argument, because I know that is a tactic of women to get you all emotional and acting female and put you in her frame. She was angry, crying, but I remained silent. I may have been wrong for that, but I feel I did the right thing. Let me start off by saying that you did do the right thing, my brother. So let's unpack this email, right? The 6 things that I got from this email, I broke this down into 6, valuable things that I got from this email that you should get from this email, if you're watching this. And if you got more out of it, let me know in the comments if you see something that I didn't see. But number 1, you said she started tripping because of something that you said to her, and, she took it as being dismissive. Playboy, that's not her. That's not your problem. That's her problem, and that's her insecurity. You are not responsible for anyone's insecurities. You know what I'm saying? You say what you gotta say. Yeah, you be tactful, but to say, it's not that big of a deal. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Expressing that, something isn't a big deal to you. You know what I'm saying? And you're not taking it that serious. There's nothing wrong with saying that. She started tripping on you, not because of what you said. She started tripping on you because of who she is. You ain't say shit wrong. That's number 1. Number 2, you said she was angry, crying, but I remained silent. I may have been wrong for that, but I feel I did the right thing. Again, my man, you were not wrong. Stop letting women manipulate you and guilt trip you, for their shortcomings and their insecurities, because women will do that a lot. They'll try to guilt trip you and shame you and into feeling guilty, and so they don't have to be accountable. It's easier for them to do that instead of going to look in the mirror and stepping their game up and fixing their insecurities and their shortcomings. So it's easier for them to dump that shit on you and to make you feel bad about it. That's exactly what's going on here with this situation, and that's very fucking manipulative, by the way. That's number 2. Number 3, you did the right thing by sending her home. You know what I'm saying? You did the right fucking thing. Send her home. I wouldn't have paid for the, me personally, I wouldn't have paid for the ticket, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. My stance is, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But stand up for yourself, man, and don't get baited into trivial shit. Don't let your blood pressure rise. Don't get your blood pressure all out of shape and your blood sugar, because that's what happens when we get stressed. You know what I'm saying? It raises your heart rate, it raises your blood pressure, and it raises your blood sugar. And you look to be like an older gentleman, and you don't need shit like that in your life, man. That stress will fucking kill you. So good job on that, man. By not getting suckered into that bullshit. That was number 3. 4, by you being, nonchalant and not wanting to engage in the bullshit, right? You triggered some emotional trauma that she has going on. This really has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? This is almost like some energy vampire shit. You know what I'm saying? By those little incidents triggered something that she has going on within herself. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that happens, and you'll think that you'll take it personal, and it's not really personal. That's a warning, my man, that there's something deeper than that, and that you'll never be able to fix that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that. Number 5, pay attention to these red flags and warnings. People do not change. It only gets worse. It only goes downhill from there. Trust me. The only time people change, man, for the better is, trauma, deep trauma, or like a huge loss. You know what I'm saying? That's when people start to change and look in the mirror, when they go through something really traumatic or they take a huge fucking loss. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, people gonna be who they are. The average person is a dormant person. They not growing. They not, progressing in life. Most people are just stay dormant their whole life, and that goes with their character, everything. They're not trying to upgrade. They're not trying to be better people. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna be who they are. People don't change, and it's gonna only get worse. It don't get better. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to those red flags. Number 6, the sixth thing I get out of this email is don't ever date a woman's potential. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, man, we fall into the, what if or what could be, man, instead of dating a woman's reality. The reality is this woman is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get into the fucked up shit about her. But that's the reality, you know what I'm saying? And we like to see the good in people. We like to see the future in people, even if they don't see it themselves. And that's always a bad deal. You never want to date a woman's potential. You want to date their reality. And like I said, the reality of it, this woman's shit is fucked up. So that's with that, man. That's the 6 things I got into this email. Now let's unpack this. And by the way, you asked me, should you let that shit go? Absolutely right. You should let that shit go. Fuck her. I would run the other way. I wouldn't even respond to her no more. You know what I'm saying? You were not wrong. There's nothing wrong for you, have something wrong with your throat. You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong with your fucking throat, and you scratching your throat, and this bitch get mad. Like, the fuck out of here. What the fuck is that? Nah, bro, you not wrong. I would have sent her on too. You know what I'm saying? But let me break this woman down to you, right? And this just based on this fucking email, dude. Based on this email, this is all the red flags that I got. This is everything that I got from this woman, based on 2 situations from a 1-minute read, 2 minutes of a fucking email. I got all of this from this woman. Check it out. Number 1, she's fucking controlling. She's controlling as fuck. To control how loud somebody do something, or want somebody to do something your way. If you chewing too loud, oh, you too loud, oh, you did, that's controlling. Oh, don't scratch your throat like this, do it this way. That's a sign of somebody that's fucking controlling. She's manipulative as fuck. The whole sending the flowers and the crying, cause that shit ain't that's manipulative. And her trying to guilt you for her shortcomings. She's manipulative as fuck. She's combative as fuck, and she's argumentative. She's petty as fuck. She's insecure as fuck. She has a little man complex, an inferiority complex. She's tacky. If a woman says, if a person says, there's other ways to say, hey, can you not do that? Other than saying, oh yo, you annoying me. I guess to make somebody feel bad or to shame them. You can say, hey, it's kind of too loud. I can't concentrate. Can you fix that, or can you? Because I'm trying to concentrate on my schoolwork, and I would appreciate that. You can say stuff like that and let people know what's going on without being tacky. And she's tacky as fuck with, oh, you annoying me and all this shit. That's when women do that, they tacky as fuck. Women or men, period. You know what I'm saying? She's inconsiderate as fuck. Something was wrong with your throat, your body, and she takes it there. She's inconsiderate. She's nitpicky as fuck, and she's a fucking nagger. And she is the type of woman, this woman is the type of woman that nothing will ever be good for her, bro. Like, nothing will ever be good enough. She's never satisfied. You're going to always have a problem. She's going to present you with a problem. You're going to fix it, and it's going to be another problem. You're going to fix that, it's going to be another problem. This is all within her, though. This is the trauma within her, and she's trying to find somebody to let this loose on. My man, run the other way. All of this, like I said, controlling, manipulative, combative, petty as fuck, insecure as fuck, inferiority complex, little man complex, tacky and inconsiderate, nitpicky. She's a nagger, and she's never satisfied. I got all of this from just this one fucking email. 2 fucking incidents. I got all of this from this one woman. My nigga, if that ain't a red flag, I don't know what is. On that note, I'm gone. You should be too. Run the other way, my dude. But anyway, man, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment on the video if you missed something, because, a lot of people gonna read this. So if I caught something out of this chick or this situation, if I didn't catch it and you did, give me a comment, so other guys can see. You know what I'm saying? We help each other grow. Like the video, subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell. That way you can get that good player shit fresh off the press. But, give back, man. Like the video, subscribe, comment, share. You know what I'm saying? Help me grow. Help me get this player shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking y'all this game free. So, you know, pay it forward. If you get something out of it, if you get value from it, you know. Also, like I said in the beginning of the video, my course, How to Attract Women 101. Attraction 101 is live, is dope. Player price, go get that. You need attraction. Nothing happens without attraction. You know what I'm saying? Like with this email, whatever he was doing, she was starting to lose attraction to him. She was starting to get comfortable. It's not a whole lot, but the attraction starts slipping. You know what I'm saying? So this is when women start acting like this. You know what I'm saying? So get that, man. It's a good course, dope course. It's essential to your to the dating game, to your life and dating with women, period. You know what I'm saying? It's essential. And if you don't have those skills, I help you develop those skills. I help you develop the personality, the traits and all of this. I help you develop all of this stuff. Get that course, man. Player price, $25. Can't beat that. And like I said, it's going up. The price is going up in the new year. So also, if you want to join the private Facebook group, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Don't come in there with the bullshit and trolling, man, because I had to kick a couple people out for trolling. That's some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in there fucking trolling. This grown man shit, man, where we learning and growing. So don't come in my group with that bullshit. That's that. But if you want to join this group, hit the link in the description and, you know, send me a request and, you know, welcome to the club. Also follow me on Instagram at get_free_game. I'm dropping daily game on that motherfucker daily. I drop shit daily gems. Follow me on Instagram. Also, you know, if you have problems or you need, you know, coaching, you need mentoring, you need game, you want to get your ex back, you need, you know, insights into situations, send me an email, man, and book a consultation with me, a one-on-one game session with me. Player price as well, and I got you. You know, book me for the hour. You know, for 30 minutes or whatever, and I'm gonna get you right, man. But do that, that's essential. So I'm gonna leave my email in the description. So if you want a consultation, you know, I can change your fucking life. I can help you get your shit together. I can help you get your mind right. That way you can get out here and be successful with what you want to do, especially with women. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is King Dre, and I'm gone.